Hey everybody, welcome to the Savage Jungle. I haven't been doing too much posting lately because after we did that repot, the plants are just kind of like settling in. I just wanted to do this video though and share our new addition with you because he is freaking awesome. And then on top of that too, maybe just show you some of the results with the coconut repotting that we did, because I've noticed that there's some species that are doing really great and there's some species that are struggling, and we'll take a look at that. So just some interesting information, so let's dive in. This is Jazz. Jazz is our resident chameleon in the Savage Jungle. He's about a 4-month-old veiled chameleon, and he's super friendly. He just roams around here. He loves sleeping on the Nepenthes and hanging out. He's got his little water drop system here, and he eats the bugs, and any bugs that he doesn't eat goes into the pitchers, and it's absolutely fantastic. Look at the Rebecca Soper. Absolutely just bursting with pitchers. Look at these puppies. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Have a new one coming in right there. So, regarding the coconut repot, you can see that there's some that are doing very well. Like we have the Spectabilis here is doing awesome. Vogelii is really enjoying it. This one here is the Trismati cross Hamada. That's really enjoying it. The Smilodon is doing fine. But the ones that are really struggling are back here. So we have the Hamada cross Hamada is really struggling, as well as we have the Hamada cross Edwardsiana is really struggling. They're still going, and I'm expecting that they're going to come back. I'm not overly worried, but I just thought it was interesting that the Hamadas were struggling, with the exception of this one Hamada like truncata. There we go. Some other things that are coming along very nicely. We have the Singolana has been spitting some new pictures, which is nice. This plant has had a very troubled history. It's been broken a few times, came broken in shipping, but it's clipping along and doing great. Had an awesome new pitcher come in on the Macrophylla, as well as another one that's just coming in back there, so that excited to see that guy open up. It's a great looking leaf. The Lowii is doing awesome and just had a tubby little pitcher open up down there. Looks like it's got a bit of a deformed lid, but just had another nice big leaf jump, so excited about that. The Trismatiensis is doing great. Have a new pitcher open up on that and starting to get some teeth coming in there, so things are going really good. Just chugging away. So there hasn't been too much to post by way of the Nepenthes, and I've been fairly absent because I've been working on an expansion for the Savage Jungle, taking us into a whole new realm. My wife and I found a pond. Actually, we found 2 ponds in the backyard. We already had a small existing pond, and we decided to clean it out, and it turned out that in the little riverbed leading up to the small pond that we had, that there was a whole other pond, and that the small pond was actually a big pond. So we've been working hard on renovations for that. It's almost finished, and I'm going to be sharing some updates and videos of the Savage Pond that we have coming into the Savage Jungle. I'm really excited about that. We're going to be getting fish and koi and all kinds of stuff that are going to be going into there. And one more time, we have little Jazzy Jams here. Something that I love about his face, and he's probably saying this to all of you, is like, what the hell are you doing right now? Love his face. Anyways, he's doing absolutely fantastic. Did a checkup with the pet store and the vet to make sure that the conditions within here would be good for him. Something that I was actually concerned about, just for anybody who's curious about keeping a chameleon in the grow tent, make sure, one, you have UVB light for them, and number two, I was worried about the humidity and his ability to shed, but he's had 2 sheds now since I've had him in the grow tent with absolutely no problems. It just flakes right off of him. He's growing fantastic. He's extremely healthy. His colors are developing beautifully, and I feed him every single day, and every time I walk in here he just jumps on me ready for food. So he has been an absolutely incredible addition to the collection, and I'm very excited for you guys to get to see things as this channel grows and progresses. I know it's small. I absolutely love doing this. It's my passion. Thank you guys so much for coming along on this journey with me. I hope you like Jazz. I hope you like what we're doing with the pond. I'll put a couple of pre-finished pictures in here so you guys can check that out. And I also hope you take something away from this coconut update. A couple of feedback points on that just quickly. It still smells really fresh in here, so that's something that I really like. We have the Hoyas are just flowering like crazy right now, so all up here we have the Hoyas flowering. So when you come into the grow tent, it just smells like flowers. There's no like, grow tent smell. I find that I have to water them a little bit more, so I just sort of give them a little bit of maybe a half water sort of midway through the week. But very much so, I really enjoy the aesthetic look of the coconut. I think maintenance wise it's a little bit easier because I've noticed that I don't really have any pest issues with like fungus gnats, or I don't have any issues with anything like that, at least so far that I've noticed. Cost wise, it's significantly cheaper than Sphagnum to go with the cocoa chips. I would say at least 50%, probably like closer to 65-70% cheaper to go with coconut. And like I say, I think, the plants are all doing fine. They just need to adjust the 2 or 3 that are kind of struggling a little bit. But for the vast majority, everything's doing great. And I'm very confident that these will spring back. So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning into the Savage Jungle. Make sure you give this video a like. You definitely want to subscribe because we have some awesome stuff, expansions coming that you definitely don't want to miss out on. And thanks again for checking it out. We'll catch you later. Peace.